YouTube? It's NerdCat, and Merry Christmas Eve, every nerd, and happy first night of Hanukkah. So I wanted to make this video because it's Christmas Eve, and I have a lot of Christmas traditions that I would like to share. And why not? But I will try and be better about the whole video thing next year. Just a lot has been going on, and I haven't been able to do a regular schedule with videos. And I'm sorry about that if you are a subscriber to me. But I'm going to try, so please stick with me. Anyway, let's get into what this video is really about. Christmas. I love Christmas. I've always loved Christmas. It's been a very happy time for me. And that's all because of my family, who I love so much, and my grandfather, who sadly is no longer with us. However, he really is like the main reason Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. Because he loved Christmas. He really did. He just made it always special, which I loved. So getting into some of my family's traditions, because some of them are a little weird, and I feel like, why not share them? One of them actually is, well, I'm wearing a kigurumi. You see, every Christmas Eve, back when I was little, we would get Christmas pajamas, and it would be the first and only present we were allowed to open before Christmas. And then we'd have little fashion shows with our Christmas pajamas, and we'd do it pretty much every year. But soon we just stopped doing it. You know how things just happen and you just stop doing something. But I decided that this year I would like to bring it back, if at least just for this year, and I decided why not do it in a fun and cute way by getting kigurumis. So of course mine is a cat, obviously, and my mom got a bear, and I don't know why, everyone should be wearing these all the time, because they're super comfortable, they have pockets, and they're just so warm, like, they are great. But yeah, so anyway, so I wanted to bring back that Christmas tradition, because I missed it. I missed having that one special gift you were only allowed to open on Christmas Eve. It was fun. So I have that, but tons more. I mean, it's really quite interesting. Now, Christmas is so different for everyone, and why not share those differences? Like, a huge thing is my Christmas tree. There are a couple of things. Like, number one, it always had to be a real Christmas tree. Always had to be a real tree. There was no going around it. And that was also because of my grandfather. It always had to be a real tree. It always had to be a specific type of tree. I've learned over the years how to pick the right tree. We also name our tree. This is Zuzu, after It's a Wonderful Life's the youngest daughter. Because why not? So yeah, every year we get a real tree, specific type of tree, and it's always named by us because we're weirdos. But the main thing that my grandfather always did was the lights, and we do our lights very specifically. We wrap each branch with a string of lights. This is time consuming, by the way. But my grandfather did it because that is how the Rockefeller tree is lit. They wrap the branches. So he always loved that, so he decided that he'd want that in his house. So it became our tradition that our Christmas trees always had to be lit by wrapping them around each branch. And I love it. It always looks so pretty, and it's always full of light, which I really enjoy. So my grandfather would do it, and then my mom took on the mantle, and I'm learning how to do it so I can do it. Because it's a family thing, and we need to continue it, because I don't know. I feel like traditions need to be continued sometimes. Especially really ridiculously small yet powerful ones like lighting a Christmas tree. But another thing that my family does that is super weird is we open our gifts one at a time. Like we sit in a circle or circle-ish shape and then go from youngest to oldest, opening one gift at a time. This is time consuming. And it takes forever, but I love that we do it this way. Because sometimes I feel like if you just go off and open your gifts like crazy, all those movies where kids run down the stairs to see what Santa brought them, and you just tear open everything, then you're not getting the real full effect of each gift. I mean, time, thought, all these things went into these gifts. Why not take that time to actually look and appreciate what you've gotten? So I really like the one present at a time because you have that time to open one gift and really see what you have been brought. And I really love that because it gives you more meaning to these gifts. But yeah, so we do it that way because I don't know, we've always done it that way, and I'm probably the only one who reads so much into it, but I really do love that we do it this way. I know it takes forever, and most people who see it are baffled, but it's just what we do. Along with that, we also like to play basketball with the garbage bag and the wrapping paper, because we're 2 years old, and we can't not do that. But yeah, we always do that. Or one year we all picked our a movie or TV show that we really liked, and all of the gift tags were 2 characters from that movie or TV show. So like my mom was Dr. Dolittle, so all of hers said like to the doctor, to the great pink sea snail, to the push me pull you, all things like that. And it was just so much fun to have stuff like that because it was just random and totally out of nowhere, and it was just always so much fun. Another thing that we do that's really fun is we do scavenger hunts. So as it says, someone creates a scavenger hunt by making clues and locations for certain things to the gift for that person. So I really loved it. I still love doing them, and I like getting them, and it's just so much fun to just go on this little adventure to find your present, and by the time you get your present, you've just had so much fun, you completely forgot you were looking for a gift half the time, or at least for me, because there's just so much fun to just go finding these things. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy. It's just a good time all around because you have your family just kind of laughing at you when you can't figure out things and like cheering you on, and it's just, I don't know, it's a really good time. I highly recommend, if you guys enjoy stuff like that, I recommend doing a scavenger hunt one year because it really is fun and you get to be creative, which is always a good time for everyone. What else do we do? We have so many things that happen during Christmas. It's ridiculous. It really is, but so special at the same time, and I really love it. Like, of course we have our stockings, like, pretty much everyone does, and, like, our stockings, number one, are gorgeous because, they were handmade by my aunt, and have our names embroidered on it, and they're all special in their own way, which is always fun. And then inside the stocking is always full of random things. Like, it's always random. You never see what is coming in there because half the time they're filled with things that if you go shopping for certain things, you just stumble upon something and think, oh, so-and-so would really like this. And then that's how it happens. It's just random stuff that you think of that person when you see it. And I really love that fact. Like, it's just small trinkets that may not mean anything to someone else, but means a whole lot to you. And it's always fun. And then, of course, we have two things that always are in the stocking, which is a clementine and scratch-offs. My family loves our scratch-offs. We get them every year. We probably never win anything from them, but every year it's a chance, so who knows? But the clementine is always fun, because I always know it's going to be in our stockings, because that's what we do every year. I will admit that I have no idea where the clementine thing came from. I just know ever since I can remember, every Christmas in my stocking, there'd be a clementine in the foot. So if you know the clementine tradition, please leave it in the comments below, because I would really like to know where that came from. But yeah, Christmas is really just a great time to just be with your family. I say this all the time to myself and to others. Even if I was flat broke, had no money to give anyone anything, as long as I was with my family, I wouldn't care if there was no presents under the tree, or if there was even a tree. I would be with my family, and that's what's important to me. So that's what I really want to get to. Like, I love my traditions. They're ridiculous. They're random, and they're kind of weird. But they're my family's, and that's kind of what we are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your family traditions are for holidays. Any holiday, go ahead. And, yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you next year. As always, stay nerdy, my friends. Later.